Good morning, my loves, and happy weekend. I promised a video a week and wanted to get this out to you guys to tell you that you already know this, but you are a badass. And I'm super excited you're here burning rubber with us. We are officially 2 weeks into our 6-week challenge. And every day I wake up just super inspired by you guys. Love to see all of your check-ins, but then also the comments and the insight that you guys are gleaning from the daily post, from our reading our book. So if you're behind, don't get too far behind, because really good stuff to come. And literally, you guys, like if you added up all the time that it would take to read this book, it's about an hour a week. All right. So if you're behind, catch up this weekend. All right. And let us know that. And that brings me to Thursday, when the app was down, right? Like occasionally they have to do maintenance and I get notification, but by the time I send you guys notification, it's going to be in the app that the app's going to be down. You're not going to be able to see it. But I want you guys to think back, and I know this affected several of you because I got lots of messages like, oh my God, the app is down. Have I gotten kicked out of the group? No, you're fine. But I want you guys, if you experienced that, and if you didn't, think about what would happen if you couldn't get into the group, right? And I want you guys to think about what your life was like before the group, whether or not it was a month ago or a year ago, and what life would be without the group. Now, I'm not saying that life sucked before, and I'm not saying that the group has totally changed your life, but I know in some small part, there's been some improvement. I know that because I've talked to each and every one of you individually. Some of you very, very often about how much this group means to you. And so you guys, I just want to stress this very much today. In order to keep running these groups, we need to keep adding new people. And I can't be the only one who invites, right? So if you think back to not being able to get in the app, or what your life was like before, or what your life would be like without this group, I want you to sit down for a few minutes and think about that. And then I want you to do one of two things, because some people are not very social about their group support and stuff like that, and that's okay. So if you're not very public about it, I want you to reach out to 2 friends today. 2 friends, doesn't have to be today, in the next 2 days, and share with them what you're doing in this group. Tell them that you're working out with Beachbody, if that's what you're doing. Tell them that you're drinking your shake and what it's doing for you. And mostly tell them what the group has done for you. Because sure, we could all work out. Yeah, we could all drink a shake. But do you think we'd still be doing it and having this success if we didn't have the group, right? So if you're not a social person, if you're not willing to put yourself out there, I want you to reach out to 2 friends. And to know that you did that, I want you to, since this thread is going to go away, I want you to private message me just the first 2 names, just the names of the 2 people that you reached out to. And you don't have to necessarily invite them to this group, because this group is closed. Like, nobody's getting into this group. They can get into the next group. But I just want you as a friend to reach out to them and share with them what you're doing, okay? And if you're a public person, and I know lots of you post on social media, and so this should be no problem for a lot of you, and I don't care what platform you use, but if you are loud and proud and believe in what we're doing here, and some of you already do this, like I said, then it's time for a post, right? And it can be anything. It can be anything about your workouts. It can be anything about your shake. But again, I want you to stress the importance of what this group has done for you. Maybe like a before and after, not picture, but mentally a before and after of, this is where I was in my mindset before, and this is where I am now, and this is kind of what the group has done for me. All right? Are you guys willing to do that? I want you to think of some of your closest friends. Do they know that you're doing this? Would they benefit from a group like this? All right, that's what I did when I started. I reached out to my closest friends, my closest family members, and I invited them to share. And like, some of them had just amazing transformations and results and went on to do such great things with their health and pay it forward. And I can't even imagine not doing these. But in order to keep doing these on a regular basis, we need to start and continue to invite more people. All right, it's early, so I'm gonna go have some coffee. And like I said, I love you guys. You're so awesome. All right, we'll see you soon. Be well.